Hello and welcome back to the table, folks. Before stop doing it, Barbarian, I shall kill you a second time. He's always mouthing
I'm always
me.
miming him.
Before we get started tonight, we have reached 1,000 followers on Instagram, thanks to you crazy people. And to commemorate and celebrate this, we said we're going to do a special quick little interview episode soon. It's going to be me and one of our players and characters. But the nice thing is you get to choose which one. We're currently holding a more or less poll over on Instagram, and we're going to be doing that over a couple of days still. So head on over to our Instagram, Slanted Dice, and check out our stories there, and we will see whom the listeners and viewers prefer to have interviewed. Maybe first, maybe we'll do everybody. We'll see how people like it. But we'll do one definitely.
Well, I was just going to say, you might want to tell the little folks out there who's in the lead at the moment. It's Tiala!
Well, last time I checked, it was Branwolf, but it's a very close one. So
really? You
get out there, vote it.
Really love me?
You can also, like always, send us over any questions you have, of course, for our players or characters or the world we play in. But yeah, last time, the party of the undecided made their way, still in hell, still chasing Blackwater's parents, who seem to keep evading them for whatever reason. But they made their way to the cemetery of Elturel's Gate within Avernus in hopes of finding Blackwater's parents there, both Eleni and Fosco Blackbrew. And upon arriving, there were a bunch of corpses wandering around the place. You did manage to, before you were able to enter the chapel, set off a couple of what seemed to be guardians of the place. And currently, after trying to scale the chapel and checking out the vicinity and trying to make your way around what seemed to be Minotaur skeletons posted at the entrance there, you caught their attention, and a battle ensued in which you are currently still in, and which we shall return to right now. We are starting from the top of the round, since that's where we started at, with the first Minotaur skeleton. Now, which one is that? Hang on. Where are my Minotaur skeletons? This is
the
you?
one in
no?
the middle.
Ah, yeah, this is the one in the middle, who is currently on his way back towards Branwolf, who's in front of the chapel doors. Already one of the Minotaur skeletons down, is currently fighting with another one. So Branwolf, you see from the south, because it shouldn't be that far. Yeah, you're only like 20, 30 feet away. You see and hear another one of these Minotaur skeletons, after losing sight of Freon and Tiala, who are currently both invisible and hit successfully from it, as it rushes up towards you and is going to do another charge attack against you. So it's going to use a gore attack together with this charge.
I have something I can't remember. Am I blessed or what was it? Let's see. It's not.
You
it's not
had, I think it
Freon's.
was protection, the protection from Lulu against.
That's what it was.
Undead,
Yeah,
I think
that was Lulu. Yeah, it's Lulu's protection.
Lulu
yeah.
did something, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
but
blessing.
he only rolled in a total of 8.
Oh,
So
that's
he
very
is
nice.
running up there and crashes. Just one of the horns hits and swerves one of these
Ouch.
pillars right in front of you, and he comes to a full stop. Yeah, so he missed his attack. So that will bring us next up to Lulu. Lulu currently standing right there in between you, in between Blackwater.
I think she's hovering more.
She's hovering more or
yeah,
less, yeah, but she looks
She looks a little bit out of
She
harm's
looks-
way of the axes.
scared. But she's going to try and hover away from... Yeah, she's going to actually use her action to safely disengage and just make her way
Yep, you go, girl.
behind you and successfully just dodges this guy. And that brings us to you first, Brandwolf.
Okay. Was I raging? I believe I was not.
Yeah,
raging
you.
yet. Oh yes.
No, I think.
Or?
Oh no, it got lost. No, you haven't. You haven't like ignited your next rage.
Okay.
You were raging in the battle before, definitely.
Yes. Okay. Then let
Yeah.
me have a fast look on him. Brandwolf. I think we still have rages. Yes. I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah. You still have 2 out
Okay.
of 4.
Well, then I
it
will
looks like.
use my extra action or the thing.
The bonus
to-
action.
Yeah, the bonus action to enter into a rage.
All right.
And I guess since he probably
Mark
still
that
has a
off for you.
headache right in front of me, I'm going to attack Old Horny.
Which one? The one you were already fighting with, or the new one south to you? They both
can't remember.
look pretty untouched.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might as well just stick to the guy who just now hit his head against the wall. He's closer, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
All right.
Because I'm just trying to. Because even let's see if I move over here, use movement. But he could still attack me probably.
Yeah, the one Minotaur skeleton will definitely try and attack you.
Yeah, that's true.
and
No,
swing
okay,
at you
I'll
as you
stay
move.
where I am. I stay where I am, and I will attack Old Horny down right underneath me here.
All right.
And
One south
of course, using. Do I still have it open here? No, I don't have it open here, but I'll do a live roll because by the time I find that everything. Okay, that is. Oh, nice. 17 plus all kinds of stuff. I think it's 5
Yeah,
for the
17
strength,
definitely
22.
hits.
Yeah, so that would be, and then using both my hands, using it as wielding a D10 should be here somewhere. Here it is. That's 8 plus the strength for the damage. I still, I'm such a noob when it comes to Surrey. 8 and 2 for the rage. That would be 15.
Yeah. 15 in total.
15
All right.
damage.
Here we go. So you strike first. You still have your extra attack.
Yeah, and I will do the
So
same
the first
thing
attack
again.
definitely hits him.
Yeah.
And you strike off bits and pieces of this bone just chopping away from him.
13 plus 22 to hit?
Yeah, 22 hits.
Okay, and 8 again. So same thing again. There would be another 15.
Another 15. All right.
That
Yeah,
was
he is
nice.
now... You see bits and pieces of that bone falling off, but he's still standing pretty stable on both of his feet, still lunging that great axe around.
So I can't move anywhere else, so give anybody any extra thing. So
that was your your action,
good.
extra attack.
I'm
and
good. I just hope that I'm not standing in front of. No, I think Alton has a clear shot.
You should, yeah.
Are you still up there, Alton, or did you drop down as well? No, you're
he's
still up.
He's still up there. Yeah,
exactly.
he shot
that's
the one.
True. Yeah, I'm the only. I was the one to do the barbaric drop down.
Oh look, a listener, turn viewer, couch session RPG just joined the chat.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, Blackwater. Then it's you up next.
Yeah, I do have a clear shot, but I'm not gonna shoot my final bullet against these worthless
You're keeping
things.
it for nostalgia.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I kind of want to try
keeping it for that's gonna be your last bullet, you know, like the Jack Sparrow one.
I might have to keep it for myself. You never know. I want to try to imitate what the big badass barbarian did, and just like take my knife and jump on top of this Minotaur that he just attacked.
Oh, okay.
All right, then make an acrobatics check for me as you try to jump about 18 feet or so down. onto this lunging mass of bone.
I have the height advantage. Do I get it with advantage, maybe, or?
This is a straight acrobatics check,
crap.
just to jump down.
That's not.
So give me just an acrobatics check in general.
Oh.
That's a total of
10.
10. All right. And now make an just melee attack with advantage.
Oh, with advantage, gladly.
Yeah, because I'm just using the acrobatics check to see how much damage you can
God.
prevent. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? Even with advantage, a 3 and an 8?
Do you expect anything else? It's a 10 in total.
Oh. Wow.
Why didn't you just drop rocks on him from up there? You know, you could have... Or find a melon or something, you know. Just...
I would probably hit you instead.
Probably, yeah, with your...
Alright, but this is...
God.
This is okay. So, Blackwater.
Yes.
You take that knife, you pray to all the gods you know and those that you don't know that this goes successfully, and just taking in a big breath of the air, you suddenly start coughing through all the smoke in the area, and this smell of sulfur just hits your nose, and it kind of like puts you off a little bit, but you jump and you're already falling, and you wham land on the back, almost like this close, a foot away from one of his horns, onto him. You don't get a knife in, but you take 2 bludgeoning damage, as does he, and you roll up off to the side.
Well, he does. Well,
yeah, but you're not prone.
It counts.
But you did
as an
miss him
attack.
with your attack.
To me, that's a success. All right, that's all I wanted. Oh god. Wait. Did I move it? I guess I would be here.
You would be right next to him, yeah, where the blood splatter is.
Let me see if I have
Gorgeous.
any poison bottles, because I would love
So
to
that was basically your action. You still have your bonus action since this incorporated. I would say you can also, if you want to, you can still move up to 10 feet. Oh no, it's 25 for you, right? In total?
It's 25 in total, yeah, but I wouldn't even.
Okay, I would
move
say
around.
5 feet, yeah, if you still want to move around.
I'd have to
and
disengage.
I'm not
All right.
sure if poison would work on... These seem to be something like... Almost like bone golems or something, you know? They're just bones.
Have we tried
Seem
last
to be-
session?
I
can't remember.
don't think
so.
we did.
Well,
I
in
don't
that case, you know what?
think we tried.
I'm just gonna take my last irritating poison and apply it to Brown Wolf's
Irritating
whatever he's.
one. All right. Yeah,
Okay.
you're standing right next to him, so
Yeah.
you just smear it
And
on
just-
his longsword.
Thank you, sir. I will use it to my best.
And that's about it. I just start praying to God that they don't hit me.
All right. Brings us to Freon next. Still invisible further down south here. You saw this one hulking mass of bone just rushing back up northward towards the chapel entrance.
I'm kind of tempted to just sit on that grave and watch the whole fight, but yeah, I'll cast Healing Word on myself at level 2.
Now remind me, does casting break your invisibility?
Yes, but I'm behind the fucking bush.
Yeah.
Well, it helped you very good last time.
I'm behind the bush. Right, so I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Alright, then let me take off that invisibility from you.
Also from...
I don't think it ends... I'm not sure if it ends for her.
Since you are the source?
I don't know.
And I'm guessing you have to concentrate to keep it up both? Let me double check.
It doesn't matter because I'm gonna cast something as well, so just...
Alright.
Hang on.
I would say since you're the source of the spell and you need to concentrate to keep it up, if you're like...
But he can still concentrate, it's not about
Yeah.
the concentration.
Yeah, but I mean, it does break the
And
invisibility
I
once
don't,
he
I don't
attacks or
need to concentrate.
cast anything else.
The spell ends for a target. It says the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay, so I still have it.
So it should only be affecting me if I cast a spell.
One additional for each spell slot. A creature you touch becomes invisible Anything the target. Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, because it says target there.
Right.
So
but
it only
anyways,
cancels yours.
Healing word first, which gives me back 13 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, of course, a little Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew.
Yeah, pew pew. Yeah,
Now,
to
which
the one. I see the one that Branwolf attacked? I don't know.
You do see it, but there's a pillar in the way.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd rather go for the first
for
one.
the other one. Yeah, that one is definitely more in the clear for you. Behind the bush.
The
This
bush.
is nice. I got us an 18 and a 23 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
Eldritch Blast. La la la. La. Sorry, got a bit distracted there. Hang on, it's 20 plus. I think it's 8. 25 damage.
25 in total from both
In total.
Eldritch
Damn.
blasts.
Choo, choo.
So both Blackwater Bramble, you see this one Minotaur skeleton in front of you just lighting up from behind as it suddenly just something impacts it. There's bits and pieces of bone flying everywhere, and these little just embers burning at the still standing rest of whatever is keeping this bony mass still alive. All right. That ends your turn.
That ends my turn. Yes, I did the bonus action and my action. I'm gonna stay behind the bush.
Brings us to Tiala. Tiala, as you with your invisibility still up, you move closer to this one pillar, trying to peek around, and the one thing you saw is that suddenly the shadows in the recesses of this beautifully carved pillar start to move as suddenly this shadow appears similar to the ones that you fought before and is now also standing right in front of you.
But did it see me?
You're not quite sure, but it definitely reacted.
To me?
It didn't attack you yet, it's your turn.
Is it looking at me or ignoring me?
It's hard to tell where a shadow's looking for. It doesn't like completely lunge at you, but you see that something is almost like leaning out of the pillar. This mass of black shadows.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it and I'm gonna step 5 feet to the left. How do I move again?
There you
this,
go.
okay. And do you have D12s?
I have D12s, yes.
I just realized I don't have any with me.
What?
Tiala's gonna crouch down and touch the ground, and she's gonna cast Erupting Earth.
Okay.
And basically, I want to locate it so I get both of the big skeleton thingies.
Mm-hmm. So around where that pillar is, basically to
Yeah.
hit both of them. It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't want to hit Branwolf or Blackwater, so...
All right.
Considerative you.
So both of them have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Exactly.
As Tiala reaches down and suddenly just there's the small little fissure running up to them, and these flagstones they're standing on of this kind of patio-like structure just erupt in a burst of dust and earth, and both of these skeletons will, let's see, dexterity saving throw. So the first one is a 13 and the other one is a 3.
Oh, that nobody saves. Nice. So can you roll?
Saves.
Yeah.
That's
you
all
said
I
13,
have.
right?
3.
14 is my.
You can also roll digitally if you want to.
Oh yeah, right. I I completely forgot.
There's
I never used them before. That's why I don't have them with me right now. Because when do you ever?
Oh yeah, there you go. You
them?
can just use damage. Click on that, and then have it roll for you to see how much.
It says some error.
Okay, let's see. Let me click on it. Damage. It's a normal roll. All right, here we go. 3d12.
What just happened?
That's a 22
Damn.
in total.
Nice.
For both of them then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the first skeleton is just completely crumbled beneath the mass of this earth and is just swallowed whole. The other one is looking really rough and trying to make its way slowly but surely up, as there's just ruins after this aftermath of Tiala's spell.
Also, the ground is now considered difficult
terrain where they're standing. All right, so yeah, the marker is great just there.
I'm gonna cast.
The left one is dead, then the left one is gone.
The right one.
The right one is
the
gone.
left one is still barely standing. Yeah.
Okay.
After that impact hit it.
Yeah, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Okay.
And ready myself
you are
for the
visible
shadow.
now, though, as well.
Yeah.
After both of these attacks. So there we go. All right, that ends your turn.
Yep.
Okay, then that brings us to the Minotaur Skeletons, 2 of which are dead. The last one's still standing. He is currently trying to fight for his life, and he will attack Blackwater.
Oh, of course.
The great axe comes up and strikes down onto you for a total of 17.
That hits.
That hits. All right. Now, that is going to be, as the axe comes down, a total of 22 slashing damage.
Oh, God.
As it just chops right down onto you.
Sorry, that's gonna be...
Signs of blood.
How much? No, give me a second. That was... Yeah. There you go. That's correct.
Okay. That was close.
No,
Blackwater's not looking
fine.
that good.
It's fine. It's good.
Blood splattering all around. Brandwolf, you're hit by it as the halfling is hit by this giant axe.
Oh, that makes me even ragier. My friend is bleeding.
That brings us to Lulu, though, first. Lulu will immediately rush up behind Brandwolf, and you feel this light little trunk touching you on the shoulder. Beep, Blackwater. And she is going to... going to use Cure Wounds on you at... Yeah, that's all she has at first level. And that's going to be... She's gonna heal you. Oh no, that's not that much. For a total of 6.
Oh, that's perfect.
6 health points. Hit points.
Thank
health
you
points.
very much.
Hit points. Yeah, and she just stays there, evilly staring at this bad last chunk of bones in front of you guys. That brings us to you, Brandwolf.
Well, I'm going to hopefully finish this. Swing my raging blade in an arc of death, heading towards that horned skull in front of me.
All right.
And that is 19 to hit.
19 hits, yes. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oof. Oh, 10. That's good. 10. 15. 17 damage.
17
Plus-
damage.
Plus, and now it's interesting, we should see, we probably won't find out if that's enough to take care of it, because we have the irritating poison too.
Oh, true.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, God damn it. Just
Well,
let me use the poison once.
Yeah, we should have. Well, I'm going to cleave its skull and watch both horns fall to the side, and watch it crumble into the dust.
All right.
Can we at least visibly see if the poison affected it?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
The bones crumble to the ground.
Yeah.
Let me quickly.
I believe we wasted a bottle there, my friend. But
it's fine. I can do.
So there we go.
Yeah.
So the shadow is now, since Tiala also is visible, and next to the patio as well. You also see the last two remaining pillars as even more specters emerge from them and start rushing towards you guys.
I still have movement.
You still have movement,
an attack.
yes. Just need to get the initiative going on these guys.
Yeah, let me see.
Why am I rolling so badly if I don't do it myself?
So they're down here.
They're down there on the patio.
Well, there's one pretty close to me.
Yeah, but this is like this is the
hard
blue
is
area
it
you see
to get through that terrain. Yeah,
it's considered difficult terrain. So one tile is not 5 foot for you of movement, but 10 foot. It takes double the amount of movement to get through
10,
it.
But I have
wade
40,
through these
so
ruins.
I would be able
to just get
10,
up,
20,
up to
30.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cross over here.
All right.
And we'll use my extra attack.
All right.
And
to attack the Spectre. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Ooh, that was shitty. That is shitty. That was a 9 plus 5. That is only 14, I believe. I only add the strength for the attack.
Yeah.
And
still hits though.
It's still okay. Well, good. Then I will. Nice. 7 plus 5, 12 plus 2, 14 damage.
14 damage. All right, you strike through the Spectre.
Still raging.
But you do notice that your weapons do not seem to take full effect on this
they're not magic.
Ethereal being.
They're not magic. Yeah.
All right, that ends your turn.
So no, it doesn't seem to affect it all. It's like striking through air, I guess.
It feels like striking through. There's definitely something there. You did some damage to it, but it's definitely resistant to some sort.
Not the damage that I would have.
Yeah.
Okay, then well, I'm gonna stand there. That's not much else I can do.
All right, that brings us to Blackwater then.
Yeah. Kind of useless at this point. Wait, how many specters are there? I can't see. It's
2 in total. It's 2 specters and 1 shadow all the way in the south where Tiala is.
Oh.
These were the last few remaining remnants that were probably triggered by you guys stepping onto this area.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm
hidden
just
away in these pillars.
I'm gonna load up my blow gun because I believe I still have some.
Oh yeah.
The heck are they called? The darts. Yeah, needles. 7 of them.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna load
needles.
it up and shoot the one right in front of Brown Wolf.
All right. Yeah, I did look it up because there is a difference between a dart and a blowgun needle. A dart in Dungeons and Dragons is considered like almost like a one kind of throwable thing, almost like a javelin but smaller.
Yeah. And a needle
like the
is
thing that kobolds use. Yeah, exactly. Needles are blowgun specific.
Okay. I'll just use that then.
All right.
See how well that goes. Targeting, the one right next to Brown Wolf. No advantage. Ooh, 19.
That was close.
That was a nice.
All right. Yeah, that
nice
definitely
blow,
hits.
if I may say so.
Thank you.
Blown well, my friend. Very
blown
well.
Thank you. That's gonna
Your
be
words,
2 damage.
not mine. Oh god.
2 damage.
I mean, it's a blowgun. What the hell do you want?
It's a normal ass blowgun though, right?
Yeah.
It does piercing damage. That's the best it can do.
1 damage it is.
But isn't that the magic one that we didn't identify yet?
Yeah, we haven't identified that one yet, so I don't want to put it to my lips yet.
Understandable.
And
as every good blowgun blower should. You know?
Every good sailor knows, don't put your lip to any pipe.
Yeah. And unidentified stuff.
Blow, boys, blow for California.
Whereas the Germans would say, was der Bauer kennt, fritzt er nicht.
Bläst er nicht.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's it.
Alright, that brings us to Freon. Yeah, chilling out next to the grave down there.
I like the bush. Gonna stay there.
Why is it he likes the bush and the other one likes the blow? Yeah, 18 plus.
We could pull so many.
Our barbarian is so needy. This is unbelievable.
No, I'm not needy. Yeah, well, you guys
listened back to some of the.
I died. I died before meeting.
Remember the time that Bramwolf was thinking about a Ghelfi?
Yeah.
Compared to a hag, I just got the freaking audio clip recently.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna post soon.
The Ghelfi. Yep.
I mean, he's the only one who owns a dirty book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's true.
Does he though? Still?
I don't know.
It's still encased.
Oh, wait a minute. I used that for something. I think I got.
I think.
Maybe you gave it to Kadir as well for safe travels or something.
No, didn't Alton trade that in at the
something,
library?
Something
to get in.
But then, that's true. Yeah,
it is now in the archives of Campbell Keep.
Yeah,
dirty book.
I'm gonna attack the shade next to Tiala with Eldritch Blow.
Gilfing porn, little hairy women, or probably big hairy women with the Gilfing.
22 to hit.
Ooh. Yes, that hits.
Yay! Hang on, I wanna do the fancy shit.
The fancy shit.
How does it work like this?
Yeah, you have to target him and then do your Eldritch Blast and then you do the damage.
The damage.
And then hopefully it should do the pew.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, it doesn't always work for some reason. I still need to figure that out. Which is super weird.
How do can I enter the...
Yeah. When it asks you to roll. When it says 1d20.
Oh, there we go. So it's 2, 13, 19.
You just enter your roll.
What?
You just enter what you rolled. It adds everything on top for you automatically.
But I rolled 2.
It should have 2.
I can only roll
fields.
1.
Okay, then roll 1 and then we'll do the other on top.
Okay. Just want to see the fancy thing. Oh, it doesn't do the fancy thing.
Doesn't do the fancy thing, I think.
Same.
For some reason.
Anyway, it's 13 plus. It's 21 damage.
21 in total.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shadow just
for 2.
Together with the whole
the
whole pillar. You destroy this whole thing, and the shadow just burns away completely.
Damn.
Excellent.
And a pillar.
Not so excellent because Tiala is standing right next to it, but she'll be fine.
He just shields her face in the last second as all the bits and rubble fly towards her. Alright, that ends your turn?
That ends my turn, yeah.
Then this brings us to the Spectre right in front of Tiala. Or, well, not right in front of her, but it will definitely move down towards Tiala. And will use its life drain against you.
Again.
And that is not going to hit. That's a 5. So you just dodge right out of the way, seeing the Spectre coming towards you. Which brings us to the other Spectre in front of Branwolf, who will attempt to do the same with a
somehow protected through this blessing from Lulu.
Yes, you are. And I think it means, let me double check, the protection from evil. There you go. Protection grants creatures of those have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Alright, so you can't be frightened, possessed, or charmed by them as well. So yeah, they will get disadvantage on...
I can't be frightened anyways when I'm raging.
Yes, so the first one is a 14. The second one is better. So it's going to be a 14 to hit.
I believe that hits. Yes, 14 I think is exactly my...
All right.
Have a fast look again. No matter of fact, I'm even worse because I'm jumping around naked. I'm 12.
All right,
so
then
it definitely hits me.
Are going to take a total of 12 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
This bypasses your rage resistances because the rage resistance is only for bludgeoning, piercing, slashing attacks. But this is necrotic damage you're taking as it just reaches out towards you and grabs you in your chest. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Did you note it down on your character already?
I just wrote it. Yeah, I just put down I'm down to 52 now.
Okay, yeah.
I just hadn't. And that is what saving throw for?
A Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution. Well, that's +2. That would be a 14.
Yeah, 14's enough. Definitely. All right. That ends there. The Spectre's turn brings us to Tiala.
I'm gonna try to hit the, what is it, Spectre in front of me?
Yeah.
What the Spectre?
The Spectre.
I do like this, can't I? Attack.
So are you gonna use your Shillelagh?
Yes.
Shillelagh. The quarterstaff. Ooh. That's a 22. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Nice. And I do the damage. Nope, that's the wrong. I've got too many dice.
But no D12s apparently.
Yeah, I have them, but I did not equip them because I never need them. They are in my bag.
Equip all the dice.
There's not enough space on my dice tray. Oh no.
What?
Okay, so I rolled a 7, but I can't put the value in because the normal quarterstaff is 1d6, but I've got the shillelagh, so it's 1d8.
Okay, so it's gonna be a total of 7 damage though.
No, it's not the total. I rolled the total. The damage. The total is plus my thingies that I don't know.
So how much damage from the shillelagh?
I think. No, I think it's just my strength bonus normally, isn't it?
I think. Let me double check because I think the quarterstaff. Hang on, isn't it also a finesse weapon? Let me just.
Doesn't make a difference, to be honest.
Double check. It is. Nope, it's just a strength. Yeah.
So +2 because I've got a -1 on strength right now.
So how much in total?
9 damage, I think.
9 damage, gotcha. And this is
I'm probably forgetting things, but that's fine. Just
9 damage in total. But it's a magical attack, so you definitely do feel that there's some punch to your hits.
Okay.
After just whacking the Spectre with your shillelagh.
So it can be bludgeoned, but it can't be slashed. I guess.
No, it's because
you need magic damage for that.
Oh, is your shillelagh magic?
Yes.
Oh no, you cast shillelagh. I understand. Yeah, so it's turned into a magic weapon. I understand.
All right, so Lulu is going to
cast some magic on my weapon, girl.
Only works with clubs and quarterstaffs, and I think that's it.
Nope.
A flaming sword for me.
Nah, she can't do anything. She's out of spell slots and stuff. She's just going to keep close to Blackwater.
What? She's again out of spell slots, even though we rested recently.
Yeah, she used she did the protection stuff, and before even she cured some wounds, she blessed you. She even tried banishment on one of the guys.
Yeah.
All right. Then that brings us back to you, Branwolf.
Well, I'm wondering if I just should try to punch it, but it doesn't It's like air. How do you fight air? That's my problem.
That's the things going to the barbarian's mind right now.
Yeah,
How
sure, it's
do
going
I
to my
fight
mind.
air?
How the fuck should I fight air? I could fart and see if that works. My bad air against their air. Ah. Well, this is shitty because I can't do anything.
Well, just keep hitting it. You're doing damage. It's just halved.
Yeah, okay, well then I will.
You're part of the team. You're supporting.
Yeah,
you go along.
Yeah. 14 plus 5, 17. 17. No, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, Jesus, a 2 plus 5, 7, 9 damage. If it does anything. If it does anything.
You do hit. But again, you feel the punch is missing behind those impacts.
Yeah. No, I use my extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
And it misses. 4 plus, yeah. Only 9 to hit.
Now this time it just like dissipates for a moment.
Past.
You clang, just
swings past.
Hit the pillar right next to it.
Yeah, well,
anything else?
Not much I can do. I'm not going to run away. I'm not going to give it a free shot. It's going to kick my butt anyways. And I'm not in anybody's way, I think. No, I just stand there and.
But yeah, you also need to.
Like a skill thing.
You also need to attack for, keeping
yeah, of
your
course.
rage
I
up
also
anyway.
to keep in rage. So I done my attacks. That's true. I have to keep raging. So,
Fantasy Scribbler. Yes, this is Foundry that we're running in. All right.
Where do you see all these things? I want to say hi.
In our Twitch chat.
Oh, the Twitch chat.
Yeah, in our
which
Twitch
I don't
chat.
have open.
All right, that brings us to Blackwater.
Yeah.
I only have the Discord chat open.
Kind of like the inspiration that the guys gave me last time. I kind of want to try out the unidentified.
Oh no, Blackwater, you're muted, by the way.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Yes, no, it was. I wanna,
there we go.
I want to take out the unidentified blow gun and see how that works.
You're putting it in your mouth?
Yeah. As like distant as I can, maybe put my hand in between and see what happens. But
what, like at the end of the thing and then just blow?
I mean, yeah, in theory, you don't put your
it
lips
stings
right
like hell
to it. No, not at that end. The other end.
All right.
It is a 1d20 plus.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm proficient in it, so it's my proficiency bonus, and that's it, right?
It's a 1d20. You do add your proficiency bonus, and
anything else?
Well,
kind of weapons?
Just roll.
And pray to God.
That's all you know.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, you like, and for some reason you're like, oh crap, I forgot to put a dart in.
Also, I didn't waste the dart.
You did not waste the dart.
Okay.
Or at least you're not sure, because you put one in, but it's stuck, and you're not quite sure what's going on. It's not working the way you want it to work.
I'll take 2 steps forward and just
3 steps back. You do the hokey pokey and you turn around.
That's it.
All right. That's it.
Just a jump to the left.
Then that brings us to Freon.
Can I split my Eldritch Blast between the two blue guys?
Yeah, you can. But I think we did said you're doing like one first and then the other, right?
Yes, I'm doing one first and then the other.
Yeah. One first and then the other.
Doing one first is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's 7 damage.
7. And it's force damage, right?
It's force damage, yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Alright. And you're gonna pew the other one. Oh no, Freon just froze for me mid-roll. Oh no, there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
What? Come back. Yes, there we go. You're back. Okay, what was your second roll?
19 to hit.
Yeah, that also hits.
It's 12 damage.
12 damage? So you see that lightning just the whole place lighting up again from this eldritch blast, and for a second, Branwolf, after it cools down, this specter's gone. But then just eerily in front of you, there's this jittering in an image, and it's still barely ever so faintly visible and still in place, but it's barely holding on. So interesting, because Fantasy Scribbler just wrote that they are also thinking about making the switch from Roll20 to Foundry.
Oh,
Quit.
yes.
Yeah, I think for us it's one of the best things ever
Highly
done.
recommended,
Because we played a
You're not
lot
getting,
around with
you're
Roll20.
not getting paid by them, but still get
No, we paid hard-earned money.
It doesn't.
But the nice thing is, it
does not improve your rolls, though. I can say that. I still roll super shittily in the virtual world.
Hell
so.
no, yeah. Now there's just so much you can do, and for a DM it's nice because I wanted to have it because it's just everything in one place. All of my notes, all of the setup, all of the journal entries and everything. It's really nice, and it can do very much with all the modules and stuff from the community. But yeah, all right, that ends your turn for Leon, right?
It
or
does.
anything else?
Nope.
All right. Then we are back to the Spectre in front of Tiala, which once more will reach out towards you. And that's going to be an 8.
Nope.
All right. So you dodge out of that without too many problems. And Branwolf, the same to you. That's going to be a 7.
Oh.
All right. Well, then ends both of the Spectre's turn. And but yeah, but easy enough, especially the one in front of Bramwolf. It's just floating in place almost and not moving at all. It brings us to you, Tiala.
Trying to hit the one in front of me again. Let me try something.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have to roll to attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Wait, I rolled a 6. So this means 12, I think. Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Does that hit?
A 12 just barely hits.
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
And I found out how to do the damage properly. That's nice.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1.
So four bludgeoning damage is still fine, but the Spectre is still up and about on top of you.
Motherfucker.
Anything else?
Princess,
no.
Your Highness,
Majesty, please.
please.
Your Majesty.
Control yourself.
That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Branwolf, you hear suddenly from behind you just this as little Lulu just charges right past you towards this one Spectre with her small little tusks and is going to do an attack roll against the last bit of the Spectre here.
You go, girl.
It's going to be a 22.
All right.
So, oh yeah, I forgot to put it in here. Yeah, that's going to be a 22. And it's going to be a 1d6. Ooh! With a 6. So that's going to be a total of 6 damage as little Lulu just rushes through the last bits and pieces of this Spectre. And it just dissipates.
That's more damage than I just did.
Yeah. Boy, Lulu.
All right.
I knew you had it in you.
And you see her just and that brings us to you, Branwolf.
Well,
one last Spectre remaining down where Tiala is.
Where is that? All the way down there? Can I get down there? Let me see.
And it's still partly in this rubble that Tiala created right in front of the chapel.
Let me see. So this is 10 to get through here, then goes on with 5. Then we have
10, 15. That's 15 right there that you took now.
Yeah. Where's the Spectre? All the way down there?
Yeah, down here.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to dash to reach it.
Oh, okay. Well, you still have your bone. Well, no, but you don't have like an extra weapon attack.
Yeah, but I'd have to, give that up. But at least I can put one shot in. But then I would rush down here. But that's more than 40, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, let me just check one thing because you have the frenzy and. No, there you go. Since you have like a frenzy rage, for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. So on top of that, I don't know. You just moved yourself. It worked once.
I can't.
Did you change your tool again? I can also move you down. So you can dash down, to get down towards the Spectre and use one single attack. Then
that's what we'll do. Action. That's what we'll do. And a matter of fact, I think I can. Let me see.
It's just something that you originally already did with your bonus action with Leroy and Jenkins.
Yeah. So let me see. Public roll. 20. Submit. Do it.
A 16, yeah. That plus definitely hits.
5, 20, yeah, so that hits. And then, where's my tenor? Is that the tenor? No, that's a 12er. Where's the tenor? No, not 12 and 10. Excuse me. Jesus. So, just the 10. There we go. Roll. And... Wow.
And how much?
Just puts all his muscle into it and damages it for 6 plus 2, 8. Still 8 damage.
What with a 1? Oh, yeah,
well, he has the strength. Plus
5 and plus
and 2.
And 2 from the rage. Yeah, that's going to be 8.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this? That's
I'm a
just
strong
enough.
Motherfucker. Well, I just watch it go through and watch it dissipate and see the smoke rise in the air.
All right. Well, as the last Spectre dissipates, that let me also remove these monsters around here, the corpses. That brings an end to this encounter with these guardians in front of the chapel. So as you guys kind of come to
the door that they were guarding? I'm trying to see. Is that
the door is right up where the right atop, right where all the blood is, where you guys jumped down.
Oh yeah, here I see it. Yeah, that's what they looked in. Yeah,
which is also you see now from that battle, and these beasts roaming their weapons around. The doors are like slightly ajar anyway.
Yeah, but we couldn't get in. That was the problem, that they were.
You only looked through the broken glass window so far.
Yeah, there are just more of them inside. I think we should check outside.
First. We can say that's true. You saw that there were more of them inside.
What do you mean by more?
I think 4, 3.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a pretty decent collection. Yeah. So then maybe. What is this down here? With this?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to that corner and have a look.
Is that just decoration, or what is this here with this? Oh, these tombstones, or?
Where are you at, Branwolf?
I just walked down
here.
These,
yeah,
there's 2 of them there.
you see that in this area, like partly it's like dug up graves around, and these seem to be like just urn kind of graves that are inlet into the ground itself.
Okay, because it looked like doorways or something, but no. Okay.
No, they just look all like resting places all around.
Well, I would try to walk around and see if there's another way to get in, or...
Frion, you do see there's like several of these corpses still walking around, and something that seems to be like a simple little outhouse or building next to the road.
Yeah, I'll try to get us just along the walls of the chapel.
All right.
Don't want to walk in the middle of the.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Frion there. I'll be following Frion.
Where's the Lulu?
Where's Lulu?
She's
we
coming.
all need
flutter.
need a long rest, but there's no way that
We just did a long rest.
Yeah, this is
Sorry,
our first encounter.
Yeah, but it was just heavy. Sorry the pun, but there's nowhere in hell, that we can find a quiet place to rest. Except if we go back. We still haven't found the folks we were looking for.
I mean, as soon as we find them, we can go back. That's the thing.
Hang on,
Blackwater,
guys.
as you approach the this outhouse, you see that further down the path, what Lulu described initially, where she thought there was like some kind of meteor that crashed into the path that she talked about last session.
True.
You do see that this area, the path around the chapel further up north, has been sundered by what looks like a deep hole of some kind in the ground, filled by like a thick, putrid purple mist, and that the haze seems to just like almost be crawling out together with shadows out of this hole. And you see there's this tall, humanoid-looking person standing with the back towards you, kind of has like his hand outstretched. You see what looks to be probably a male human, dark skin. You see these very dark dreadlocks almost.
Jimi Hendrix! Purple Haze, man! From my brain!
But looking at him, what's weird about him, he looks like very well dressed as well. But you see that his hands, like his arms, are unnaturally long, and almost the hands end in also like these claw-like features, very long fingers that he has stretched out. And he seems to be a sort of, definitely hasn't noticed you guys yet. He seems to be, just distracted by whatever's going on in that hole up there.
Just to make sure that he's not controlling all of these zombies and skeletons, do you guys, magic users, do you sense anything in him or from him or something?
We?
I don't know, do you guys have a detect magic spell or something?
Yeah, I could cast that. But it only has 30 feet radius, so...
Get into your bush and...
Sneak, dwarf.
Get back into your bush. Get into the bush.
Oh boy. We can also try to communicate, because that has helped a lot.
Yeah, I agree. We should just walk up to him and talk to him.
Yay, Hendrix.
Before that, I wanted to drink a potion.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Because, Jesus Christ.
Or we can have a look in that little outhouse as well.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to check the door first, because I'm already peeking through the window.
All of you make a stealth check for me.
Fuck.
Who's rolling d4s?
I need to heal. That's me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all of you make a stealth check for me.
Oh, stealth.
I got a 20.
A 20. Tiala?
I'm still working on it.
I think I was yellow.
No, that was
me.
Yellow is
blue.
Blackwater, yeah.
I had 17.
That's good rolls all around, yeah. Without you, you just keep to the shadows and in the shadow of the outhouse, and he hasn't noticed you yet so far. Tiala, looking through the window next to this building's entry, you see that this simple building contains what looks to be like a bed, a desk, dresser, table, chairs, just simple furniture. But you see that much of this furniture has been destroyed, with decorations and other items strewn haphazardly around the room, including what you recognize by now, holy symbols of Phoebe, Morrigan, Tamara, Helen, all of the mothers. And there's also a large tome that appears to have survived the destruction around it, as you see that it sits open at the center of a partially collapsed desk.
Can I try the door? Is it locked?
Yeah. No, it seems to open.
I want to go inside.
Okay.
I take a step back.
I'm keeping an eye on the weirdo guy while Tiala is entering.
I'm more or less following Tiala, so she doesn't go in alone.
Mm-hmm.
I can't enter.
Oh, did you need to click on the thing? There you go.
Thanks.
Now the door is open.
And I want to check out the tome.
The tome, yeah.
Wherever it was.
So first, while Blackwater, you're staying with Freon behind this cart.
Yes.
All right.
I'm with Tiala.
Both of you, Freon and Blackwater, make a perception check for me. Yeah, Lulu's also following you inside the house.
Oh, I hate perception. I was so short.
24.
13.
All right.
Yeah.
You see that from the way this male is like kind of like moving its head, he seems to be maybe like murmuring something, some incantation perhaps. And you swear for a second that you see arms or something almost clawing like at the edge of this hole and then going back down again. And you see shortly after as well that there seems to be almost like a ghost-like figure that just appears from this hole and make its way northward. And similar as the rest of the undead, just kind of start wandering as he continues to just stand over this hole.
The others are wandering northward as well. Those skeletons.
They're all like roaming around the
okay.
place basically. But this ghost in particular is like the first direction it picked or whatever. It's moving northward.
I'll point that out to Blackwater and mention that this guy might be a necromancer or something similar.
Sorry, Blackwater?
I just wanted to ask, are necromancers usually friendly?
We met a necromancer once. He was quite a nice guy.
Yeah.
We had a little chat with him and had some nice dinner with him. I just think in general the necromancers are even more hunted by the Empire than normal mages.
They're just misunderstood, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Tiala, make an investigation check for me as you try to get a good look at this book, this tome.
Ta-da! Yay, it works. 18 plus 3, I think. Yeah, 21.
All right. You see that the book itself is written by a person called Gideon Lightward. And hang on a second, let me get my notes up here. Yeah. And you see that this Gideon has been writing in this tome probably almost like in a journal-like manner in the months leading up to what he called Elturel's fall. It talks about like the evil demons from the Fade instructing the reader, you in this case, to be like ever vigilant against their incursions, and expounding that the demon, like the demonic threat in general in Avernus, must be defeated at all costs. Looking a little bit further into it and just like glancing over a couple of more entries, you see that it also praises the devils that stoically stand against the unending demonic tide in the part of the Blood War and doing their part, while also chastising Phoebe, Morrigan, Tamara, Helen, the mothers and their like angelic servitors for not doing the same. You also see the mention of the name Zerial every now and then, and this Gideon seems to have nothing but praise for Zerial's efforts to end the demonic threat. But you definitely can conclude after going through this that this is the work of a madman who's like far beyond redemption, almost like some mad fanatic almost.
Can I pocket it?
Sure. Hang on a second. So yeah, that's basically what you get at a first glance. You think there might be like more to it still in the book, but yeah, that's all. Unless you want to sit down and spend more time reading it.
No. I just pocket it.
All right.
And scan the room for...
Let me just add it to your inventory. Gideon's Tome is what we'll call it. There we go. So, and I will just add that to your inventory. There we go. Should have it in there now.
I guess that Lulu and myself are...
Yeah, she's also just like scanning the room.
Looking around, scanning to see if there's anything else except the tome, which we might be able to use.
You make an investigation check as well.
Un momento. Come on, man. Just a moment. So.
You can also actually, if you like double click on your character sheet and go to like attributes, you can just click on any skill and it'll also automatically prompt that roll.
That's how I was doing it.
Was that you, the 4?
No, that was you. So
that was me, yeah, 4.
4 plus what's your investigation score?
Nothing, 0.
Yeah,
Nothing.
0.
I don't find diddly squad.
The most valuable thing you're guessing is the tome that Tiala picked up. The rest is just broken out furniture.
That a gate which is next to Tiala there, or a grate, or like
it seems to be like a little grate, yeah, but it doesn't lead to anywhere.
It doesn't lead to me, so it's just one of this.
What about the stairs in the back?
Broken down. Yeah,
okay.
You're guessing that there was maybe you're not quite sure since the upper roof itself. There doesn't seem to be like a second story. So maybe this is just a set of like broken down stairs or furniture or some kind of ladder that maybe was stored here.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. Yeah, if there's nothing else, let's go back outside.
Yep. Oops.
Do we go and have a chat with the chap, Blackwater?
Yeah, I guess we should.
Yeah. Should we wait for the other two, maybe just in case things go
we're
wrong?
Here. Hello, we're back. Lulu, where you go?
Lulu's here.
Lulu.
It's Tiala joining.
Well, getting...
Ranwolf, maybe you should be...
Should Lulu? Yeah. I'm coming.
Next to your
I'm just wondering if Lulu is if she wants to have a look, if she remembers, because maybe sometimes something will trigger a memory which she might have had in hell or something. If she just kind of like Lulu, if you see that man in front, have you ever seen someone like that, or does he seem familiar?
No, he doesn't spark anything.
Okay.
Guys, do we really want to talk to him? I think this book is from him and he seems like a madman. Probably controlling all the skeletons.
You think he's the one who wrote that?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, what's the other option?
I think the one who wrote is either a priest or a something like a scribe or something of a mad thing. And this
which book are you talking about, anyways?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I found a book inside talking about devils are good, demons are bad, Zariel is super, and the mothers are bad because they don't help Zariel.
And it was written by a
Gideon
Lightward. Gideon Lightward.
Make another stealth check, all of you.
We can
Standing there,
start...
exchanging information.
I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'll just walk right up to him.
Yeah, I'm not being stealthy either.
Shout out Gideon, see if he responds.
I'm stealthy. Or try to be at least.
No, I'm
Why
right
did I get
here
the
with-
highest? What the hell?
All right.
No,
Yeah,
I'm right with Freon.
Approaching this person, you see that he quickly darts back his hand after you're about another 30 feet or so away, and hang on 1 second here.
Should we try our luck again with our coin and our name?
I would.
I don't think that.
I wouldn't.
I would
flaunt it
chat
too
with him
much.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that really brought anything.
Did I hear any of the incantation he was mumbling?
No,
Or was I still too far away? Okay.
Too quiet away, and you're also not sure if he actually was just moving lips or you only saw a little bit of head and hand movement to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but this man turns around. You now see his dreadlocks just kind of swinging in place as he fixates upon you. You see his dark skin looks also almost like a kind of a parchment manner and very dry. The eyes are sunken in a bit and have this kind of sheen over them, almost a little bit milky. You see that there's still some resemblement of what seems to be a braided beard, a chin beard, that splits into 3 separate little tails. And he turns around and speaks in this deep, loud voice. Well, hello there. Who is it that you are walking amongst my cemetery?
Greetings, good sir.
Oh.
Your cemetery?
Morgan Freeman.
Well, I am the keeper of those that sleep here.
There's not so much sleeping going on, and I point at the zombie just standing right next to me.
You are quite an observant one. The name is Lightward, Gideon Lightward. To whom do I have the pleasure of meeting here?
Can you sign this book, please? I'm a great fan.
Yeah.
Do you hold up the book?
No,
Tiana
I
has the
wouldn't. I wouldn't. It's his book. We just stole his book. Then we just stole his diary.
True, it's his diary.
Yeah.
God, never
You
mind.
do see
sign
what's also interesting is that as soon as he pulls his attention to you, what's weird is that the skeletons and zombies around also kind of shift a bit towards you and all come a little bit closer and hone in on you.
What happened to your graveyard there? Just a bout of destruction, or?
Well, as you can see, I have been trying to post a couple of guards amongst the chapel and the outskirts of the cemetery because we have a demonic incursion in place.
Mhm.
A demonic incursion?
Yes.
Where, in the cemetery?
Below on the ossuary level of the chapel.
What sort of demonic incursion are we talking about?
Well,
Greater demons?
I see it. I take it that you have some experience with demonic incursions or have faced demonic foes before.
You could say that, yes.
Make a deception check.
Both of us? Because I just kind of nod. Yeah, of course. Yeah, look at me.
Now just Freon.
Just for you, okay.
The 20... What? Deception?
Deception, yeah.
25.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of like looks at you for a quick bit, and his eyes narrow. And he then takes in a breath of smoky air, and then says, well, you see that years ago there was would you call it a wise and humble acolyte of Morrigan named Opalita the Devout, and she would spend ages down here in the chapel in constant prayer in the crypts. But by doing so, she created what you might call a direct link between the ossuary and the celestial essence of Morrigan, as her prayers made the chamber that she prayed in sensitive to psychic connections between mortals and the higher powers of the gods. Now, as you see, El Turel is not part of the prime material plane anymore, and has since been drawn to Avernus. This link between the chamber and Mother Morrigan was corrupted. I do believe, after standing here vigilantly, defending the chapel and the city of this demonic scum, that the demon lord Baphomet must have sensed this portal and has started a corruption, seizing upon that link. He's kind of using it as an anchor point to slowly and methodically send the demons through the city. Even now, the demon lord and his minions work to widen and strengthen the connections. I am guessing they are hoping to eventually allow entire armies of demon scum into Avernus by way of El Turel's gate. So henceforth I have been posting these guards and my undead to fight back. I am assuming that you are doing the same?
Yes, of course. But
I know.
I did not quite understand that gate is inside the chapel?
Down in the ossuary level, yes.
Have you tried closing it?
I have tried, but it is beyond my power to just close a demonic portal to the Fade that has been festering in corruption for quite some time. You see, as a man of knowledge about demons and demonic incursions, when a demon is allowed to pass into a realm using a portal of some kind, that leaves its marks. The portal will fester and grow and become ever harder to close. So until my great Zeriel or any other of her servants will come down and help me, I shall be ever vigilant, keeping past and fighting back the forces of the Fade.
And you're all by yourself? No one came to help you?
I have many friends. Look around. And he just points to all the zombies and skeletons that are now pretty close, kind of like circling around you, slowly but surely.
Yeah, we're friendly.
Just closing in a bit.
Just having a chat, you know.
Seem rather interested.
Yeah, Zeriel's a good. She's our queen. We love her. So,
make another deception check, Brandwolf.
Yeah, sure, of course. No problem. No problemo. Let me see. Oh, hey, natural 20.
Oh, nice.
All right.
He is so deceived by
so
the
I
barbarian.
take it that such devout followers of Zeriel, I must say, I do not come quite cross paths with such devout followers every often down here recently, but it's good to see also others that wander in her light. And I take it that I may be able to ask for your support in striking back these demonic incursions.
Well, we might be able to help you, but maybe you can help us as well.
Too. Yes, I was just going to say.
Well, of course, for such devout followers, maybe there is something I can do and be of support.
We heard that there is some sort of reliquary here in these grounds.
A reliquary, you say? Anything in particular? I mean, the crypts and caverns of El Turel seem to hold many a valuable object.
Do I know what that dude is looking for? Do I remember that? Did we ask? I don't remember.
I don't think we asked.
I can't remember if you asked.
No.
You can't remember?
I can't remember if you guys asked, no.
Of course we did.
Of course you did.
Yeah, we know everything. We know where what.
He-
No, I don't remember.
It was Feria Jenkins. She did tell you that Older Raven Guard, supposedly with Blackwater's parents, and a small group, a small little like task force, you may call it, made their way to this chapel, in search of, first of all, clearing up whatever, because what was weird is that undead basically are roaming the place and checking on what's going on there, but mainly because they were looking for the hang on a sec.
Yeah, she said something. Well, wait a minute. Did we write it down?
Where was it? It was. I did write it down, I think. I would have to probably. Oh no. Hang on. I can look it up right here. I think. No, it doesn't say. It was the Helm of Morrigan, I think it was called. Some helm that he was looking for. Supposedly that would be lying within this chapel.
Well, yeah, I'll ask him straight for that.
Okay.
Supposedly some Helm of Morrigan, some reliquary or magical item is supposed to lie around here.
Well, there has been a man recently with a small little group. They did pass through here. Also, I have, after a quick, brief encounter, have agreed to let them pass onto the ossuary level, and they did promise me in return that they would also take care of any demons they might find that have made their way through. But other than that, I have not heard of the Helm of Morrigan, as you call it. I do remember that it is some folk tale, a powerful artifact that granted the wearer insight into many things, but that is all.
And this hole you're standing there in front of, this, what exactly happened there?
You see, like, at the same time while you're asking this, there's like a pair of skeletons in the back that seem to be dragging what looks like a pretty torn body and like dragging it to the edge of the pit and just like throwing them in. And he says, well, as you can see, I am using this more or less as a way of producing my friends. And he just smiles with like this large grin of yellowish teeth.
So
this
you're
is
making
quite intriguing.
You're making your own army. more or less?
I am more or less holding the fort, as you would say.
That's good.
Could you elaborate on the process? I find this quite intriguing. I've never seen anything like that before.
It is let's call it a gift from the ever-waking Zeriel.
I forgot this now off the sleeve, which of course is hardly possible when you're right in the middle of a game. But the guy that we met before was also a necromancer. And he was also making his own.
That was
army.
far before you guys met Blackwater.
Yeah, that
he
was
also
before
a
Blackwater.
necromancer. Yeah,
was a necromancer, and he was also making more or less his own army of the dead. And that's the guy that we talked with, where he said, "Yeah, well, he's a necromancer. He's doing his own thing."
Yeah, he did point you about, because you also asked him about some things, and you did say that he learned his ways somewhere in the Emerald Wilds.
Yeah, he told us where we can learn more about it.
Yeah. Okay.
But what do you mean by gift?
Will Zeriel devout powers to her being are rewarded in spreading the word, gaining followers, and increasing her influence. She did bestow upon me the possibility to make myself some new friends, being the watcher of this here chapel.
I'm gonna just try to ask Alton if he remembers. First of all, you're still toting your shield around, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm not equipping it properly. I'm just carrying.
No. But you have it with you,
all the way in the bottom of the pack.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm trying to remember, because the Lord or whatever was in there, was he pro or against Zeriel?
You're asking questions. I have no clue. I just know that it's some.
Somebody said something, this bitch or something. I can't remember now. Somebody was absolutely against Zeriel. I'm just kind of wondering, since we have such an artifact with us, if that would be good to produce it, or like.
I think it was against Zeriel, actually, but I'm not super sure.
Then I'm not gonna worry about you taking it out. Yeah.
No, God, no. Not here.
I'm wondering if he's a neck. I mean, I myself. First of all, maybe we should ask if halflings were along in that group, to know if that might be your parents that he sent to the.
I don't think that's necessary. I wouldn't want to give him any unnecessary details.
Okay.
At this point.
And I was gonna ask if he knows, since he works with the dead. Officially,
I'm still dead. Need some time talking amongst yourselves.
No.
Just ignore my big friend here. Sometimes he's a bit slow, and he needs to have things explained. I will be busy
procuring more friends.
Can I ask you something, sir? I don't know, since you know enough about the dead, and have helped raise the dead. Well, I am dead. And I was wondering, do you have the power to invest my soul back into a body if I had the body with me?
Well, you do definitely seem like a very interesting case. You seem like kind of, at this point, also like coming closer to you.
Yeah, I should.
And coming up to you, and kind of also taking one of his long fingers and tracing the talon-like mark on your shoulder.
Yeah.
It seems that you were touched by her directly.
Yes.
How did you get here to Avernus, if I may ask, and be so bold?
As long as I can remember, I died and woke up in Avernus. I was in battle, and all I remember is a voice telling me that it is not yet my time, and I woke up here, and I had the mark, and seem to have a new lease on life, even though I'm not alive yet, because I have my body has been preserved.
It is, generally speaking, a very interesting relationship between necromancers and those that call her the Raven Queen, the queen of the night, the Black One. She is more or less the final companion on somebody's journey who passes on, and we more or less, in her eyes, at times disturb that rest. But you seem to have been touched by her, or almost blessed, so to speak, almost as if given a second chance by being hand-picked. I cannot tell you exactly what it is that is going on with your soul or your body, especially since we are here in hell and these things are all a little bit more split up at times, but I don't think I would be able to help you in any case in finding your way back.
Because
that
I
is
was
something
told,
that succeeds my skills.
I was told that I could find the knowledge and the wisdom somewhere here, but
there is
I
only
have to
one
ask.
being with that kind of knowledge and wisdom in Avernus, and that is our great Zariel herself.
I thought so. Well,
but
then,
I am sure such a devout follower such as you would be able to maybe have her lend you an ear. Shall you be calling?
yes, we will try this at the and still do her bidding and fight demons and hopefully maybe
Be ever vigilant in any case against the demons, and praise her name and strike back the scum that crawls from the dark and befours our soil.
One question yet, Gideon. Where did that group go to? Because we'll be heading the same way, probably.
I allowed them to pass into the ossuary level, down below the chapel.
Okay.
There is an entryway right in the chapel of mourning itself.
Okay. Will we be able to pass through there safely? Or
I will have my guards that I posted there not attack you.
Okay.
But you will have to give me the same promise the group before did. If you spot any demons, fight them back with blade, tooth, and claw.
Yes. We only have normal weaponry, but we will do our best. And I have only my keen blade and not so keen wits.
Well, I am sure there are many artifacts thrown around that might be of help, although I am not much for looting.
Okay,
but you wouldn't mind if we borrow those artifacts?
Borrowing for a greater cause in the name of Zariel is something I welcome very much.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna turn around and more or less wave. I don't know where is Tiala? She's still far away.
In the bush.
hiding in the bush with Lulu.
With Lulu. So, I guess we could. Should we head on?
I would say so, yeah. Unless
Asking
Freon
the group
want to talk about some details. Right.
Well, if you've found what you're looking for, I would appreciate a small little status report from below. I cannot leave my post up here in case anything crawls past you.
No, we'll be back and let you know what we find.
Or in my hut.
Okay. So is that back to the main entranceway then, or how would you?
Yes.
Seems like that's the only entrance. Yeah.
Okay.
The walls all
Okay.
around still seem intact, aside from the windows that are broken down.
I'm just gonna give him a barbaric salute with the pommel of my thing.
Walk in her light.
Yes.
You do.
Hail Zuriel. And then. Okay.
Yeah, let's move back
make this
towards the
larger.
front, eh?
Yeah, and you also see
Yeah.
that the skeletons and zombies like swarm out again
I was sweating. Holy crap.
after encircling you guys.
Be interesting.
That's all
now to
fine.
See
So Alton,
And Lulu can't get away fast enough from this dude.
Alton, it seems we're on the track to find your parents.
God,
Yeah.
I hope so.
And
But-
it looks like if we're lucky, and if they hold true, we didn't get a sign or something from him, but I guess he just works some kind of magic that we won't
I
be
don't think
attacked.
he needs it.
Yeah,
Just to
well-
reiterate, I guess once we do find my parents, we are free to just fuck off from this place, right?
Yes, we're just here because of your parents.
Yeah, that's it. Then
And
we have
to
get
bring
through.
back Branwolf.
Yeah, well, if it's true what he says, we're gonna have to find Zuriel as well.
Well, if not, we're just gonna take your original
Yeah, just-
self back with us if you can't come like you are now.
Yeah, we do have that backup plan. I don't think the Zariel thing is a good idea. That only works if you're
Yeah,
like
me
a
neither.
super devout follower.
Yeah. Well, we are, aren't we?
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Duh.
Of course.
Is there anything exciting in the chapel when we enter and have a look around, apart from those 4 Minotaurs?
Yeah, make a quick
Here we are.
perception check.
17.
17. Yeah, 2 things. So more or less already basically the same that Tiala spotted as she was looking through the window. You see that there's like smashed remnants of furniture and these
There you
like
are.
church benches all around strewn across the area. There's like these large sections that you see that I marked on the map that are just like these shattered areas of shattered large glass pieces that looks actually dangerous to tread upon because it's partly very large jagged pieces that stick around the area. You see that there's one window further up on the north western side of the chapel that has fallen to the ground but is still intact. And this is something that you guys, I think last time as well, already noticed as looking like Mother Morrigan, that's standing amid like fallen soldiers, holding. Sorry, not Mother Morrigan. Mother Helen standing amidst fallen soldiers, holding her hands out aloft as the spirits of the dead basically rise to stand at her side. But you're not quite sure if that makes sense because you know that Mother Helen is more looked to as like a healer and tender of those that have like any ailments and similar woes, but her being depicted like as kind of like raising dead might be a little bit weird, and you're guessing maybe the whole thing about the chapel being in Avernus might have twisted this image as well into something different. And you do see there's like another window that's still in, like hasn't fallen to the ground, but it's still in the wall and partly most of like held together. And the stained glass window does depict like a representation of Mother Morrigan this time around, placing what looks to be like a golden helm on the head of a man kneeling before her. And these the Minotaur like skeletons clutching their axes standing around. And right in front of you where Branwolf is standing right now, you see these like stairs. There's kind of like this grate that's opened up to the to the sides, partly almost looking that maybe this gate or grate of it was closed, but almost like it burst up or something broke through. And Bramwolf, as you approach, you suddenly hear the echoes of a large commotion going on downstairs. And make a dexterity saving throw for me. Because what you hear are basically sounds of snarls or something. And also something that sounds like all too familiar of a sound that you dread and hate, which is the pitter-patter of large exoskeleton-like feet across stone floor. Just
yeah.
And just in time, you kind of just jump backwards as you see what looks like a large-ass black scorpion that rushes upward, followed by the snarls of what seem to be these kind of creatures that have almost like a snout, like a pig, large flappy ears. You see they have these large dragging arms that end in claws, and almost this sulky belly, and just they are a mixture of partly fur growing over scales as well. They're just disgusting to look at. Almost like if sloth would be some sort of corporeal form, they would depict that pretty well. But they just run up together with this scorpion bursting forth, and immediately as they come up, you sense the movement in the Minotaur Skeletons that turn around towards you guys and these stairs, as all of them prepare for what seems to be these demonic foes from the Fade that rush up these stairs into the chapel.
Looks like we'll be fighting together then with them. Well, at least if they're not going to attack us.
I'm going to add all of you to the initiative tracker, but I don't think we're going to start a battle anymore today.
No, I think that would be good to start next time.
That would most likely...
We could just slip past while they are fighting.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
I mean,
you can think about how you're going to do that until next time.
That's an idea.
How you go about this. I mean, Bramwolf just stumbled back, and he's the first thing that everybody's seeing.
The first thing that the scorpion sees and everyone else sees, so we're gonna have to. Should we roll for initiative next time, or you want to get
we're gonna do that next time, definitely. Okay. All right, so we'll end here, and we'll continue here next week, same
that
time.
Was fun.
Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central European Standard Time. Reminder for everybody watching and listening, we're currently still, after reaching our 1K followers mark on Instagram, still planning on doing a small little interview episode with one of our players here, and you get to choose which one. So head on over to Instagram and check out our story there, and you can vote. We'll be doing that for a couple of days, and also gathering your questions, of course, anything you might have, and then we'll do and release that, record that, and release that hopefully soon.
Just keep in mind, do you really wanna get into the dirty mind of Bramwolf with his dirty books? And
I was just going to give
just saying.
I was just going to add that it is also possible for you to vote for the DM.
Oh,
the young man who does all the voices.
I'm gonna be here anyway. It's gonna be me and one of you guys. So we'll get through.
I mean, let there also be questions for the DM. You know, how does he come up with the ideas? How does he do all these voices? Maybe it was given to him by
What's wrong with him? Why does he come up
family
with so
member?
many
What's wrong with him?
scenarios? What the hell?
Yeah, why is he so sick of mine?
Seriously.
Where does that come from?
Personally, I gotta say, I found the whole Dread Parish Isle arc still more creepy and disturbing and dark than actual hell itself.
Hell is a
cakewalk.
Hell is a great place.
Yeah, hell is a great place to visit. Yeah, it's interesting so far.
I mean,
you have to lie a lot, telling people that we're Israel worshippers. Yeah, look at me, I got a tattoo. Right here. Yeah.
I mean, the difference before was that I am like partly working descended to Avernus into hell, of course, and with Dread Parish Isle, that was more my own homebrew stuff because you guys didn't really pay attention to any Ghosts of Saltmarsh missions I threw at you. So you were just interested in the hag and the Who fever. So it's like, okay, screw it. I'm just going to go with my stuff then. Apparently, that's more interesting.
Put it this way, as long as our listeners and fans enjoy it, that's what counts.
So and thanks again for listening, being part. Of course, share with everyone you love, and we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
With a great battle. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye.